The Street of Sudden Heat, 2016, Tokyo, Japan. It began with a hiss. Quiet, sharp, and far too hot for a cold March morning in Tokyo. At first, no one noticed. A shopkeeper setting out crates of fruit, a commuter hurrying across the narrow street, a delivery cyclist weaving between parked cars. But then someone gasped, someone else cursed, and within seconds people were lifting their feet off the pavement as if it had turned into a stove. Because in a calm, ordinary neighborhood on the east side of the city, the ground itself was heating up. Some said it felt like stepping onto a sunburned rooftop. Others said it felt worse, like the earth was pulsing with fever. What made it truly terrifying wasn't just the heat, but how suddenly it arrived. One moment the street was cool from the morning air. The next, a wave of warmth rolled out from beneath the asphalt, rising fast enough to shimmer the edges of storefronts like a mirage in the desert. At first, people thought it was a gas leak. Tokyo officials rushed in, their instruments flickering, clicking, scanning. But the sensors didn't pick up a single trace of gas, steam, or chemical release. No broken pipes, no electrical faults, no underground construction. The readings only showed one thing. The temperature of the street was climbing, steadily, unnaturally. Residents gathered at a safe distance and watched, stunned, as heat ripples danced above the blacktop. A dropped coin sizzled where it landed. A puddle from last night's rain began to bubble, not boil, just bubble, as if something alive was exhaling from below. The air itself grew thick and metallic, carrying the faint scent of hot iron, even though no metal was exposed. City engineers arrived next, lowering probes into the pavement through small drilled openings. The devices came back with readings that made no sense. The heat wasn't moving upward from a single source. Instead, it was spreading in all directions, like a sphere expanding beneath the street, then stopping abruptly at the exact edges of the block, as though something invisible was drawing a boundary. And then, as suddenly as it began, it ended. The ground cooled, the sizzling stopped, the ripples faded. Within 30 minutes, the street returned to its normal temperature, as if the entire event had been nothing more than a strange collective dream. To this day, the cause remains unknown. Some blame a pocket of trapped geothermal energy. Others whisper about electromagnetic anomalies. A few, the quiet ones, claim it felt less like a natural event and more like the earth sending a warning. Whatever it was, the people who were there never forgot the feeling. The sudden heat, the rising panic, the sense that the ground itself had almost awakened. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.